Yeah, welcome once again to another cobbler time. Another chance for me to teach Mama how to cook, right, baby?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's it going to be today? I don't know. I'm kind of a guy who likes to try different things, you know. Sometimes it's kind of crazy sounding, but sometimes it's not. And sometimes it turns out good. Today we're going to go back to the trusty peaches. Now this is sliced peaches not only in peach juice, but it's also in pear juice. Well, when I saw that in Walmart, I said, if that's in pear juice, then why don't we try a can of pear juice, which is Bartlett pears and heavy syrup. Why don't we mix that in with it also? And, you know, I figured, why stop there? Let's go ahead and add a little crushed pineapple because the wife likes crushed pineapple. So we're going to open up all of these and put it all in this bowl. And if it's not quite enough, we have another can of pear halves we can add. That's in concentrate pear juice. Alright, everything is together. We've got the pineapple, the peaches, and the pears all mixed together. And it's kind of soupy a little bit. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of tapioca for thickening. I was going to add a whole quarter of a cup, but I don't think we're going to need that much. It's not quite as soupy as I thought. Go ahead and mix that in. That tapioca works really good. I saw that in a video, a YouTube video, where instead of using baking powder, I think it was, or something like that, they used tapioca. And that stuff really does a good job of thickening it up. You can see it's starting to get a little thick already. It's not so bad. Once it cooks, it'll probably get real nice. And as usual, we're melting down a whole stick of butter in the Dutch oven. Right now I better get out and start the fire. We've had a lot of wind and I didn't want to go out and crank up a fire. I need to go check it right now. Yeah, it's still a little breezy out here, but we're going to go ahead and start it anyway. It's not as bad as it was. You know, everything you're going to see here, except for the ingredients, you know, the types of fruit, is pretty much the same as in the other videos that I did on cobblers, except this one is dedicated to a couple named Jess and Seth. Jess being the wife. And so I'm going to dedicate this cobbler to them. I told them I would do it, and I always come through on my promises. And let me tell you about Jess and Seth. On eBay, there's a store called LEC Motorsports Parts. LEC or LEC Motorsports Parts. I ordered a part from them here not too long ago, and after it didn't come in, it didn't arrive for a number of days. I checked the tracking number, and I don't usually do that, but the post office said it was delivered. It was not delivered to me, so I went ahead and contacted the folks at LEC Motorsports Parts, and I didn't want a refund from them or anything. I just wanted to tell them what happened to their order. I checked with the postmaster. He just kind of blew me off. He didn't care. Now we know why the post office is failing. Nobody cares. And the mailman, he was told to check into it. He never did stop and even discuss it with us. So anyway, I wrote back to people at LEC Motorsports, and I told them, look, you're in no way responsible for any of this. I just want you to know what's happening, and maybe if it happens again, you can put in like a major complaint or something bigger than I can. These people, Jess and Seth, are the ones that run this website. They gave me a full refund on that part. They did not have to do that. They did not have to do that, and I told them they didn't have to do that, but they did it anyway. Good people, great people. I told them that next time I did a cobbler, I was going to, dedicate it to them. And that's exactly what I just did. In a few minutes, we'll lift the lid and see how she's coming along. She's looking real good. I had to throw in some charcoal briquettes. We had a rain here last night, unexpected, and it dampened up my wood. I had to throw some charcoal in there to kind of help out. And just like the other cobblers, I went ahead and only used about a third of a cake mix this time, Betty Crocker white cake mix. I've tried a whole one, I've tried a half of one, I'm cutting it down again to about a third. Each of the previous times the cake was a little bit too thick on there, so I want to kind of thin it down, and I've got my stainless steel ring here, and it's all filled with charcoal. So we'll give it a few more minutes to see what the old Jess and Seth the cobbler looks like. Alright, let's have a look at this thing. It's been cooking for a while. I put a little dark brown sugar on top of this one, where last time the cherry cobbler I did last video, we used light brown. Well, this time I decided to use dark brown. Let's see what's going on. I think it still needs more time to cook, but we'll see. Oh, it's coming there. It's getting there. It's getting there. We'll go ahead and put it back on there. Now the cobbler's not on the table yet, but we have some baby back ribs. And wifey said she had these in the fridge, in these stuffed bell peppers. We need to get rid of those, so I'll help her with that. And her stewed potatoes are always really good. And I love radishes, and I love cucumbers, even though they're a little bit out of season now. And Grandma's not too hungry tonight, are you?
No.
She's awful grouchy today, too.
Just blow.
Hi. Go ahead.
You're the cause of it.
No. I am not the cause of it. Thank you, honey. You did real good, baby.
You're welcome.
All right, let's give her one more shot here. Oh yeah. The Jess and Seth Cobbler is ready to come in the house. All right, there she is. All done, all fairly cooled down. It's pretty hot though. Still hot. It takes a long time for these Dutch ovens to cool down. But it looks really good. I like it because it bubbled up different places. We just kind of dribbled the cake batter around this time instead of covering the whole thing. Now that's what I've been kind of looking for. And of course I forgot to put the sugar in, unfortunately. But I think it's going to be plenty sweetened up just from the heavy syrup and everything. We'll see. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Man, this one looks better than all the rest put together. I like that nice crunchy crust. Nice syrupy bottom. Ooh, look at that. And put that all over the top. Now, the wife wanted the pineapple. I'm not too crazy about pineapple, but she likes it. And she wanted it, so she gonna get it. Let's see how this one's looking good. I sure hope it doesn't taste too tart. Of course, we're gonna put a little bit of ice cream on it. All right. Let me give some to my grandson here. He likes it too. Oh man. That is looking good. All right. Joseph says it's real good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes really good. He always says that. Yeah. How about it, Grandma? It's not too tart? Does it taste pretty tart?
Then it just melt in your mouth?
Yeah, ice cream.
Oh. Well, I'll taste it. I'll tell you if it's tart or not.
Taste the cake mix. Watch what see what I mean.
No, it's not too bad. They probably could have used a little sugar. But you know, it still tastes pretty good.
It does.
Doesn't need any sugar. It's perfect the way it is. It's not too sweet. It's not too sour.
Yep.
It's like.
I think we'll just mark this one another success. The Jess and Seth Cobbler. Till next time, this is John.